Welcome, everybody. This is your chronically Caucasian vocal analyst, and today we're going to go with New Schooler. So, let's check it out.
Yo, we are New Schooler from Japan. This is crew wildcard for GBB 2021 World League. Hope you enjoy.
That guy's clearly a bass.
Oh yeah.
보란 듯이 무너졌어 바라가 뜨거져 지하까지 엊그자락 잡겠다고 저 높이 두 손을 뻗어봐도 다시 캄캄한 이곳은 light up the sky 내 두 눈을 보며 I'll kiss you goodbye 실컷 비웃어라 고쳐니까 이제 너의 하나 둘셋 How you like that? You gon' like that, da 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 da. How you like that? How you like that, da 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 da. Now look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. How you like that? Now look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. How you like that? You go to the out and that's on honey inspection and back then back so what it come on get some that cut you out no first knows and now what's that I right back I'm sweating cut back pretty janky hijack go right me tell me like that 더 캄캄한 이곳은 shine like the stars 꿈에서 뛰며 I'll kiss you goodbye 실컷 비웃어라 고쳐니까 이제 널 하나 둘셋 How you like that? Da 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 da. How you like that? Da 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 da. How you like? 빠르게 이른 채로 추락했던 날 어두운 하늘 속에 갇혀 있던 날 그때쯤에 넌날 군대야 했어 Look up in the sky It's a bird, it's a plane
Vibration.
Yeah.
Ready for the bounce
Ah! Nice! They're so synced. Wow. So there are a couple of musical elements I'd love to just talk about. First things first, the development of
What up? This is Will.
the development of the musical ideas is pretty. So what we have here in the beginning, this is very, very, very common with beatboxers because for the most part, it's a monophonic. The voice is a monophonic instrument, right? There's one note at a time. So those are the arpeggios. Boom, doom, binum, boom, boom, binum, boom. I'm probably not getting the notes right, but that's what an arpeggio is. It's a chord that's broken up into melody, into individual notes. So that's a really common device. Then the other thing that's really, really interesting to me is that, and this is lost in a lot of modern music, is like listening to each other and tuning to each other. Anytime you have singers in an a cappella situation, singers have to be very careful about, overpowering another singer, right? Nowadays, it's mostly negated by the sound guy, right? You can do whatever you want to do, and your sound guy is going to take care of it, or compression, or levels, side chaining, whatever. There's a whole bunch of audio solutions. I'm not saying that's worse, But I love what it sounds like when everybody's kind of listening to each other really, really intently and working with each other. And specifically, this moment is what brings that to a T for me, where they come off of the buildup.
So look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane.
Oh, transition, yeah.
I love the hi-hats. The
Yeah.
placement is so sick.
Ready for the bounce.
This, like, that is so in time.
Transition.
That is it's an amazing transition, and the timing on it is incredible. But also, there's something called just tuning. So a lot of what we use now almost on any instrument, like a keyboard or a guitar, is we use equal temperament. So that means every half step is the same distance from one another. But that sounds infinitely different from just tuning. Let me. So specifically, major thirds or thirds in general in equal temperament are kind of lackluster. So that might sound fine to you, but so you're gonna hear this. There's just this like crunchy quality to the thirds versus this. Oh, me. Dum dum. Yeah. So it's different. It feels like more sonorous, it's more locked in, and it's less crunchy. So it's a big difference. And this is the entire premise that's built around like a string quartet, quintet. Anything that can adjust pitch like microtonally, like that doesn't have like frets or keys. That's why they sound so good together. And this little hit, not only does it happen on time, but they don't have time to tune to each other. Like I had to stop recording. I'm live right now. I had to stop recording and put it into my looper, dum 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 dum, and like kind of play around with it, just to kind of really lock in. And these guys are right on time, and the intervals are super clean and tuned in with each other, which is very difficult.
Ready for the bounce.
Like, it's like, what's your reference pitch? My badassery. Like, anyway, that's just
Are doing like spit snares right next to each other. The timing is incredible.
and that's very common too, to layer snares in any genre that has drums in it. So this is cool. Let's check it out. Oops. Wow. If you didn't point
Right
that out, I would not have known that that's doubled. That's insane.
Right here, the alternating is what I was mainly referring to.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna...
Yeah. That's super good. There's all these like little nuggets. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually good practice for anyone who wants to learn to loop. But geez.
I think the main reason I brought this up to watch is because I think this is kind of like the future of beatbox.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I agree that the future of beatboxing is going to be like, people are very, very much into beatboxing in general, but if it doesn't appeal musically, then I think it ends up being gimmicky. Like, we might like it because we beatbox, but beatboxing has to reach people who don't themselves beatbox. And so there has to be something expressed or communicated other than, wow, look at these cool moves. And there are people who are definitely doing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
MB14, like I'm not knocking people. There are tons of people who are great ambassadors. Marquet, tons of people. But this is
Shogo.
yeah, Shogo is incredible. Codfish, I mean, you name it. But these folks are basically a boy band. And I don't know if you know BTS fans. They're crazy in a good way. Don't dox me, please. But BTS fans are intense. The where I in Vegas, where there's a BTS concert, the pre-sales sold out. Like the premium pre-sales, the whole venue got filled off of that. Right? No one who was like, let me just see when the tickets are going. Like those people didn't get tickets. Period. They sold out an arena in Las Vegas on pre-sale tickets. That's demented. Heavyweight champion bouts don't do that. That's demented. So yeah, that's the future. I 100% agree with you. Like, and this is a really, really good representation of that.
In the same way that I think it's the future of beatbox, I also think that it's sort of the future of acapella is that you see the vocal percussionists in acapella groups are very basic. Not to say that they're bad. It's just they don't use a lot of these techniques,
They're
which
not
I feel
using
like
a lot of fills and
if you're
stuff.
able to input like even like a lip roll. I know I do watch some acapella stuff because I have some friends in there, and I watched like there's an LA group, and in their submission they had like their vocal percussionist was doing lip rolls and stuff. So you already see it sort of the beatboxers finding their way into acapella groups and
Yeah, I'm
maybe
very
vice
much interested in that.
versa.